Shit.
Like
My headphones are pretty loud.
bless you.
Wait, can I see that lighter?
Yes, sir. I like that intro music.
Thanks. It came with the thing that we were using.
That's fine.
You think you could dance to it?
Nah,
No.
I can't dance to anything.
I know what you need. You need a little Pat Ron.
Yeah, you need the Pat Ron, bro.
Pat Ron.
Wherever he's at, tell him to pull up.
Pat Ron.
Go crazy.
Tell Pat to pull up,
Pat
bro.
Ron.
We're in Lota'S room though.
Yeah.
Who we here with? Who's here?
Hey, listen, we here with Lil Drank, Lil Fo, Lil Sit. You know what I mean? The original Drank, the original Lean. I introduced all these niggas in this area to that shit, but we won't talk about it.
Is
It's
that
cool.
true?
Sometimes you are influenced without niggas knowing that you was the influence because you influenced their influence. And you was just a goofy nigga cooling it in the background. So they didn't think it came from me.
Really?
Type shit.
I
A lot
like
of
that.
shit happens like
You want to talk about that?
No, I just explained the whole thing.
Okay.
I showed a lot of niggas the wave when it comes to a lot of different shit. When it comes
Like,
to
like what?
when it comes to a lot of this melodic shit, when it comes to this high pitched rapping shit, when it comes to a lot of these different flows, when it comes to be trying to explain to niggas how to brand themselves and make themselves like a brand and not just some nigga rapping from whatever city they from. And just trying to break niggas out into what the fuck the bigger picture was type shit. A lot of the shit that you see now, niggas doing videos wherever, like with whatever, or taking trips out to go, you know what I mean, visit other spots and shit. Yo, most niggas I knew back when I was like starting this rap shit were all just chilling here. Nobody was like migrating and going to do stuff unless they already had some shit going on. Nobody with nothing going on was just going out of their way to go like make connections in other spots and shit. You know what I mean?
When did you start? When did you start rapping?
I started rapping like 2013, 14, because I remember I was graduating high school.
But like seriously? Was it
Seriously, like, I go serious at everything that I do, but it was a completely different style. It was way more lyrical, like 1990s, like boom bap, Joey Badass influence. You know what I mean? Like, because they were still heavy. Like, I didn't really even fuck with music until I was like a teenager, like 13, 14, early high school shit. Got into music off like Tyler the Creator. My name is Ty, so like, literally my name is Tyler, so like people used to just
honestly,
call me
I guess.
Tyler.
I mean, I
Creator.
really didn't listen to much of music. I listened to a little bit, but I could see you making like some Tyler the Creator type of.
Bro, I can go all
Like,
over.
definitely
the
seem
board.
like got like a personality type, because that's like him. That he's like a really.
Big personality and shit. Yeah, I can go all over the board, bro. Like, so like I said, the original shit I was doing was on some like Joey Badass, boom bap, like rapidy rap, real backpack style shit. You know what I mean? Like bars, like ciphers. Like if you go look up like Sheer Times cipher, Lil Drank, like that, or Black Mask Nation, which was like one of the original group type shit that I started. Like you'll find all like my old rap.
Yeah.
Like if you knew my prior alias, you'd find all of my rap.
What was your prior alias?
Let them find that out.
Okay.
It's so easy to figure out, but I'm gonna let them go and hit my Twitter one time. You know what I mean? I'll take that view.
I mean, if he's Drank now, it must have been Lil Drank or some shit.
It's Lil Drank now.
No, it is Lil Drank.
Prior to this, what
Smaller
I mean,
drink.
they'll figure it exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Bottle
it
cap.
may have been. We don't know, but if you go to my Twitter or any of my social media or listen to any of my music, the story is there.
No, right.
I mean, and that's how I do it. I lay the story out for 'em. My name, Lil Drank, like even becoming that was a story in itself.
How did you get that name?
I literally made a song and said the words Lil Drank in it. I was like, Lil Drank in my cup. Lil Drank, pour it up. Why your cup so light? Pour a pint. And my nigga was like, yo, you should just call yourself Lil Drank. And
So
I
wait, what were you
stuck with
before
it.
though? Oh, you don't want to say.
Stuck with it.
Okay.
It was just off that. I was like, yeah, that's hard.
Lil Drank.
Lil Drank. Lil Drank. And that's how you got to say it.
Little Drank.
Anytime I go do shows and shit, that's like, yo, the first 5 minutes of of me just getting on stage, just doing my shit, interacting with the crowd. A lot of it is saying my name in that way, and
Can you
just getting
can you
people
say it
used
again?
to Lil Drank. You know what I mean, Lil Drank. You just gotta. It's that. You just it's that right
Lil
there.
Drank.
It's funny.
Got
And
it.
it's for everybody to just come in. Just this moment when I'm on when I'm doing my shit, any of my music, like I want you to zone out and just have a good time or a bad time. I want you to just
Sip some drink.
zone out. If that's what. Yeah, that
Talking
was
about, you're talking about lean, right?
yeah, that was my shit super early. Like it was absolutely
Honestly,
more
what,
drugged out,
yeah.
heavy. Like really was wanting you to be
on drugs?
high if you could to listen, but if you couldn't, I wanted to make you feel that way. Like homie that's gonna come in here, we really made a lot of music, really fucked up.
Wait,
Really
there's
trying
somebody
to
coming here?
emulate that. Yeah, my homie's gonna slide in here when he pulls up and shit. My boy Stu G, one of the niggas that it really helped me get my shit together in this shit and showed me the way when it comes to shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
But prior to
wait.
the Lil Drank shit,
Yeah.
I'll just say the alias. It was DHZA. I was like really into the Wu-Tang shit.
DHZA?
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
It was just Dizza. Like there's the RZA and the Jizza, and apparently SZA came out and shit after that. I was just DHZA because my name before that was Dhaka on some like spiritual like.
Dhaka?
You know where that is?
No.
Bangladesh. It's like it was just on some like spiritualist, like Hindu naturalist type shit. I was like, okay, bet.
Bangladesh.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna take that name. The name was cool. Switched it to 3Ks on some just a radical shit. Like Joey Badass, fucking just make a statement. Like, yo, I'm really fucking with the vibe of just making a statement. So I was on that, rapping, doing that. Switched my name to a bit more flowy type of shit for DHCA, just better marketing. Yeah. And then I just went full Lil Drank.
Alright, so where you from?
Hamden.
Hamden?
Yeah, I hate niggas that say they not from Hamden. Niggas say they from New Haven, but they really from Hamden. I'm really from Hamden, and I'll claim it all day. I don't give a fuck.
I think I know what you're talking about. Cause it's like Hamden and New Haven is like they're really close to each other.
Too many people saying they from New Haven. It's cool. Some of those niggas is my niggas. I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever, but I'm gonna say Hamden.
Yeah, I'm from Rockwell.
Rockwell.
Yeah, Connecticut.
I don't even know where that is.
Yeah, it's like north of like Waterbury and shit.
Oh, you know what? I do know where that is. I've heard of it.
Yo, I'm fucking with you. I just made that shit up.
It's not. No, am I thinking of Cromwell? Am I thinking of Cromwell?
Yeah,
definitely. I was right. Yo, you psyched me out. I was like, I thought it was called Cromwell.
No, I'm from West Haven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you from right?
Yeah.
That's some shit I would.
There
do.
might be a Rockwell though.
Probably. From now on, there is. That's where I'm about to start telling people I'm from when I go out of town.
I'm from Rockwell.
Yeah,
it's like north of Waterbury.
Yeah, it's north of
no,
Waterbury.
It's Rockwell. It's near the
the rocks.
Yeah.
In the well.
Connecticut.
Yeah. Yeah, it's where the rocks in the well are.
Yo, when you tell people you're from Connecticut, what's the first thing that they usually think if they're not from Connecticut?
What even is there?
Yeah.
What do you do there? Like, what's there?
Like people on
like come to Connecticut.
And they try to start.
I feel like a lot of people think like of Yale and shit like that, probably too. Like
there's just
Yale.
nothing here. There's
If
no
they even think of
landmark that
that.
like people want to come to. There's no water park that everybody, no amusement park.
You know what my girl came out here to do? She wanted to go to the Pez factory.
Oh yeah, it's right
I've
next
been there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like
I was like, so that's what we're here. Like that's us.
in the Peabody Museum.
Yeah, I'm like, oh damn, we lit. We got the Pez.
Or you want that
factory.
railroad museum too? There's a railroad museum.
Wait, there's no other Pez factory anywhere?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like
there's
that's
one here,
that's like
no,
a
I know
thing.
there's one. It's next to my house.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
it's like you just go down yonder a little bit. Yeah.
Are there other ones that? But even
don't
if
know.
there is, that kind of that goes into the thing of okay, so that there's a million, and that's one of our things that matters. Like you come to see that here. You know what I mean? Like you didn't come to Connecticut.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I want to make us more like a hip hop, not hip hop, but more culture based type.
I
of
tell
thing.
people
like,
Toad's Place all the time.
Toad's
Place
Place
has
I love
so much
Toad's.
history, and people
It
don't know
does.
about that shit. I'm
There's
like, bro,
a lot of history there.
go to Toad's Place, go to a show, and
Pay to
for
get
part
onto
of the
a show.
For part of the show, go downstairs and go near the bathrooms and just look at some of the shit. Just look at the shit. Just feel the vibe. Like fuck with the people. And then after the show, hang out.
Yeah.
Hang out. Feel that vibe. Feel that energy around.
Ed was at a I forget what concert it was, but he got on to Little Keith's tour bus or whatever.
That's fine.
That Little Keith or whatever. Yeah.
I fuck with Keith for sure.
Yeah, but this was like before he was like super popping or whatever. I don't know. Oh yeah, it was I think it was a Trippie Redd concert. I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should have sent him beats.
No, he got his email. That's the crazy thing. But we sent him beats, and his shit was like it was filled up, like it wouldn't let us send
even
beats.
receive type shit.
Yeah, it was like Latin, not letting us send shit.
How do you find people's emails to send them beats? Like, is it like a thing where you actually are getting the email from them, like maybe through social media, or are you fishing it?
It's really it'd probably be a mixture. Most of the time they'll send it to you. Most of the time you can go through people that they're cool with. Maybe if you want to be that dude, you can find out like where they record at. Engineers.
Yeah.
Engineers.
People in their party, managers. Most of the time,
be
if
friends,
they're managed, you have friends. If
I
they're
feel like it's
managed,
always
they got
that,
that one email for them. So it's like they may not check it. It may not even be on their phone, but like you know, what I mean, someone in their camp might have that email for you to get you that beat type of thing.
Same way, literally, you wouldn't even think that the easiest way to get somebody's phone number on some shit would be like the weed man. It's like, yo, if you guys have the same weed man, You would
Yeah.
never think there could be 10 degrees of separation between y'all, but that one common link right there.
Yeah.
You make beats? All right.
Nah, hell no, I don't make no beats. Yo, what's good, nigga? Yeah, and the shit. Yeah, you've been here before, right?
How you doing?
Shit, I'm a little buzzed off
In
that
the-
effing vodka.
Yeah, in the Johns. What's it
Cosmopolitan.
called? It's the door
I
in
don't
the
wanna
corner.
get
It's like
my-
the door got LEDs on it and shit,
Can I
right?
get that?
Nah, it's
Nah,
just red
it's
door.
red,
Red,
it's
red
It's
red.
a
door.
red door. It's like in the corner. You're gonna park in the parking lot, and you're going to like the red door in the corner. Yo, would somebody be able to go down and like possibly get him type shit?
If he's in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, he's in the parking lot for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, can you see him from here? What the hell?
No.
Oh, nah, he's going to the fridge.
Oh, facts. I was about to say niggas could scope you, nigga.
We're over here drinking our On the Rocks premium cocktails.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll sponsor
Down
us.
there? You want me to go?
If you wouldn't mind, that would be amazing. I appreciate
up,
that
Brett.
shit, bro.
What does he look like?
He's a fat black guy. He'll probably have on a hat.
I know a couple fat black guys.
But do they always have on a hat?
No.
That's him.
What kind of hat? Like a dad hat or like?
yeah,
Oh,
dad hat.
not even like a fitted. Or...
Nope. Dad hat. Never really
I think
seen
it's
him in a
crazy
fit.
how we're saying the word dad hat.
Right? That's kind of it is. It really is.
I know
because-
why it like came about because like 2 Chainz's manager actually coined the phrase dad hat.
Oh, for real?
Bro, this dude Charlie Rocket like was managing 2 Chainz at the time. That's why 2 Chainz came
Kanye
out.
coined that term.
Bro, Charlie Rocket when 2 Chainz came out with like Birthday and back then like when he made his like when he came back up because 2 Chainz was in like a group, he was called Titty Boy. Charlie Rocket became his manager and he was like, you can't have that name anymore because it's not gonna
Not
do well.
marketable.
You can't market that shit. Fucking so then hold on, this dude Brett's calling me. Yo.
Oh Lord Jesus. Yo, tell him give me 2 seconds. What he say?
You see him? Damn, bro.
He sees him now. Okay.
All right.
That makes me feel good that he couldn't just immediately spot out some fat black guy in the parking lot. I fuck with Brad. That's cool. That's real cool. He got his fist up for us and shit. I fuck
What
with
was I
that.
talking
Respecting women.
about? Treat them all like shit. It's fair.
That's the most respect you can have if everybody's
fair.
respected.
It's
You know what I
fair.
mean?
No, I don't do that. But damn, I'm trying to really figure out because I was thinking like I was
You were
talking about-
explaining Chaz. I'm sorry,
talking about-
Charlie.
Oh,
Rock.
Charlie Rock. All right, boom. So they wanted to come out with hats,
The dad hat.
and he just called it dad hats to market it, and it was genius.
And it was the style of hat.
Yeah, just because dads wear the hat, it was just a regular hat. It was a regular hat. There's no, that's just a regular
Yeah, it's just a
baseball
hat.
cap.
No,
It's
yeah.
a baseball cap.
It's been around.
For
It's
years.
literally a
But just because-
a bent brim fitted without the like the netting that keeps it
Yeah.
stiff. It's just it's the hat without the
It's
form
good.
fitting. It's good name. Nigga walked in the building.
Loda.
My name's Drank. I go by Drank.
But nah, yeah, he coined that term and fucking made billions off that shit.
That nigga smart,
Now
bro.
everybody's just like dad hat.
IP is the way. Especially if, and that's the best kind of marketing to the middle, you know what I mean, to the average person.
might be
You know,
in-
it just makes it seem like
Yeah.
your dad wears one.
It's a
So,
new
like,
thing.
Yeah.
It's not new.
It might
It's
be
been
in-
around
Nah.
forever.
on the
Reinventing it almost.
Like, why would my dad wear
might
this
be on the
hip hat?
camera.
So these are cool for
My
like.
dad
your
used to
dads
wear
and
them
If
shit?
you want to
It's
like, you
funny.
just like slide over your feet that way if you don't want to be in it. So, oh, okay.
He's fine, yeah.
All
Good
right.
man.
All right, I'm back.
He's back in the
Hit
building.
the button, bro. Hit the button.
They got sound effects too, nigga.
What did I miss? What happened?
We were talking about Charlie Rock and his influence in the game
Charlie
with
Rocket, yeah.
that dad.
Who's
hat
Charlie
shit.
Rocket?
He was a 2 Chainz's manager back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, now he's like I would call him an influencer.
Oh.
Now he travels the country in like a van and he he makes people's dreams come true.
Really?
It sounds stupid, but that's literally what he does.
Well,
Yeah.
he like what? He like
he'll
hooks
spend,
people up.
bro. He will spend money. He'll go to like drive-throughs and be like, "What's your dream? Like, do you have any dreams?" And then the woman might be like, "Oh, I want to be a singer. Like, I'm a writer or something."
Really?
And like, little do they know, this dude Charlie Rocket has been in the music industry 15 plus years, knows everybody that can make your dream come true, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna give you $2,000 and an opportunity."
Really? So what like
Bro,
that's
what?
crazy.
No paperwork.
No pay, bro.
So what does he have, like a show or something?
I think he's been working on getting a show, but right now I just follow him on Instagram and at Charlie. This dude Charlie just goes around. I
Charlie.
want to meet this dude.
Yeah.
Like, this dude is.
You have a manager?
Nah.
Nah.
Managed myself, and I signed myself years ago.
You have like mad paperwork you had to go through and shit for that?
When I signed myself,
Yeah.
nah, I made my contract
Nah,
short.
no.
Verbal contract.
Nah, it's not verbal. It's on paper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a script. I prescribed myself.
Actually, like,
Yeah.
oh, wait.
I
You actually made
prescribed
like a
myself.
thing for yourself?
Yeah, and I wrote and I signed it.
It was like a 2-album deal, you know?
It was for 4.
Yeah.
It was for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4. Everything is for 4. Everything is for 4.
4. Why that? What for?
It's the best number, bro.
Is that your lucky number?
Yeah,
Why?
my birthday, combination of my month, my date. I see 4s all the time. Lean sold in 4, like by 4 usually, but like let me get a 4. I mean,
Let me get a foe.
and there's 4 4s in a pint. So I mean, that's beautiful right there alone. Like that in itself is like magical.
We have
Like,
4
you know what I
mics
mean?
hooked up.
It's 4 mics hooked up. You know what I mean? Like it's honestly crazy. It's 4 is the best number when you think about it. Because it can divide itself into just 1, 2, 1, done. Come on, bro.
4, 2, 1 done.
And there you go. Lessons by bro.
Lessons by Lil Drank.
I mean, thank you. But nah, yeah, that's my shit. That's my little number. I got that shit tatted on me. Like it's
Where's the
it's
tattoo?
on both my wrists. It'll probably make its way a whole bunch of fucking other places.
Let me see.
Got,
Oh, 4.
yeah, 2 4s.
2, 4.
Yeah. Lil Drank face tat coming soon. Maybe hit the baby bottle on my face.
Wait, you used to sip a lot of lean though, or you still do?
I haven't partaken in that in a little bit. I've been trying to change my habits and be healthier.
Yeah.
But I definitely used to.
Pretty dangerous.
Yeah. Bruh, niggas used to just get ridiculous. Niggas used to just get
What?
ridiculous.
He's just in there smiling and
Niggas just used to, yo, we used to.
rubbing his hands, bro.
We shouldn't be here.
What happened?
We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here.
Why? So you think you should have been dead? Is what you're saying?
Yo, drop a Xan in. Drop a perk in.
Nah.
That was like a daily thing. I would come over and we would just be. He would just be in mid convo. I would just pop a soda open and pull some Xans out and just throw some in there. Mid convo, like nothing happened. Neither of us.
Yeah,
would
it's definitely not a
blink
regular thing.
No, it is not.
And
But it became it was.
Yeah.
It became it was. Yeah.
My liver hurt. My kidney hurt.
Yeah, bruh. I tell people all the time I was asleep for months at a time.
So how did you get like that? How did it just become so regular where you could just do that?
So popular, so fun.
Yeah, it was
Like
just
how
fun
like
as fuck.
smoking weed is just like rolling, you know?
Yeah,
Like
that shit was fun, bro. I'm not even about to sit here and explain how it's fun because that's so bad to try to do. You know? What I
No,
mean? But,
yeah,
like,
you don't want to.
yeah, nah. But it's just like I'll say it like this:
Yeah.
it's like anything else, especially anything that can become habitual and associated with good times.
It's
Yeah.
the ritual of
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is also the ritual of it. Like
going out.
I like the way it looks when the liquid goes into the other liquid and it forms this new looking thing. And I like the differences between the way that the different leans poured. And I like to be able to be like, damn, this shit, some straight, like this is uncut. Couldn't even explain it.
Seems like
The
you had
way
it down
hits
to a
the bottle,
science.
the way it hits the bottom of the bottle, my hands are sweating. The way it hits the bottom of the bottle,
Yeah.
and it just does its thing. It's
Think about
different.
the lean.
It just, but now this is
Sounds
more
like you
like-
used to have like a serious relationship with her.
I did have a relationship with the drink.
Like if you
It created a little drink.
You get it now.
So he's the baby product of
I'm the
Yeah.
product
him
of many
and Lean.
things.
Yeah.
I'm the
Or
product
that is
of
just one
I'm
of
the
them.
product of this fuck shit, this whole shit. I'm the product of everything, the entire mix of everything.
Alright.
That's a hard one to explain.
Smoke ciggies?
Bro.
Better smoke a bogue right now?
Nah, you definitely can't spark
Yeah.
that in
You
here.
can't spark
Yeah.
both in there?
No.
They love themselves, y'all. Y'all should love yourselves. Y'all should love yourselves too.
I
I'm
got
just
something
roll
for
up
you
one.
if you don't want to smoke a bowl, bro. It's a
Yeah,
herbal
smoke some
blend.
herbal
Yeah, that's.
blend right there, bro.
She's like, I don't smoke
Herbal
weed.
blend.
I just.
Yeah, bro,
do
you
this,
need to get off that blunt shit.
Herbal blend.
Yeah.
It's a herbal blend.
This isn't a joint.
This is not.
No.
There's no weed in there at all. It's
No.
herbal blend.
That's old tobacco?
No,
No,
it's
no,
like.
no, no.
That's what I
I
thought.
was about to lose it.
No, you smell that? Like you smell the smell? It smells
That's
like
what that is.
Yeah. It's lavender, mugwort, mullein, and hyssop.
you want to explain it? Explain it.
Hyssop is a holy herb. It's supposed to purge you of evil spirits. It's supposed to detox you through your pores. You're supposed to sweat out the negative shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Mullein, it's supposed to detox your lungs. It's supposed to clean your lungs out. The lavender is anxiety reducing, and mugwort, that's just like to promote astral travel and shit like that, you know?
Astro traveler.
Astral
Astral?
travel.
Like astral
It's
projection?
just like a pineal gland stimulating herb.
Okay.
So this is the type of shit you mix in your weed. But I smoke it straight up because I don't smoke weed anymore.
Ah.
I was there for the healthy.
I've been seeing niggas put lavender and trying to mix in different herbs into their shit for like different tastes and just stop smoking tobacco. 'Cause I used to do the same type of thing. I used to smoke chamomile, like add chamomile into my
What's chamomile?
It's a tea.
tea.
Tea,
I mean,
literally
it's an
tea.
herb, but
Yeah.
it's mainly in a tea. I would just break the tea bag open or go to like Edge of the Woods or some
You
fucking
can make
natural
tea out
shit.
of this shit too.
Oh, facts. That's a fact. So, see, I used to smoke some Indian shit called like BBs, I think, or some shit when I would do Merkaba meditation and shit.
Word.
What, so wait, what is that?
Merkaba meditation.
Yeah.
It's like a form of meditation where you're attempting to
It's Jewish mysticism.
you're attempting to get into your physical vehicle, which is your Merkaba. Your Merkaba being like your vehicle of transportation
I
through
thought the Merkaba
realms.
was your human energy field.
Yeah,
But
but
it's like in a
it's
sharp triangle.
it's triangles. It's a triangle. I don't know what that shape is. Where there's a triangle within a triangle, and then there's a sphere around it. And
That
you're
looks like
within that
that's like
sphere.
the
Dodecahedron.
Yeah, that type shit, and you're within
Okay.
that, and that entire thing, it all, and when all the lines and shit like that all hit and align with your chakras and shit like that, and that's your vehicle to be able to physically, like transport yourself, literally a form of astral projection.
Okay.
Like if you wanted to go to a different realm or a different timeline or
Have
a
you ever
different whatever.
experienced that?
I've experienced astral projection. I
Really?
didn't do the full experience of Merkaba meditation because I never unlocked all of my chakras in my mind.
Yeah.
I definitely, through doing it, feel like I unlocked multiple and had wild experiences when I would do it. And I know I only did like a few, bro, like
Yeah.
maybe 3 or 4 chakras. And like I would sit there for real and like really, and I don't believe in like
Wait, how long would you have to sit for?
in meditate.
Yeah.
It depended. I got better as I did it. So like at the beginning, kind of took me maybe over 30 minutes to get into like a
Alright.
state of calm where I was really able to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because you need to like
It's
rid
hard
your
to just
mind.
sit there like
yeah,
that.
you need to rid your mind of like
Yeah.
other thoughts and stuff like that.
Just have a clear, empty mind.
right, and it's like that's a weird.
Yeah.
That's hard to achieve. Like, how am I supposed to think of nothing while I'm planning to think of nothing? You know what I mean? That's
You
kinda
literally
weird.
just got to sit there and like really just relax
once I, like,
and concentrate.
a couple
just
nights
like
go by, I learn and research like breathing exercises and stuff like that to help
Yeah.
you with it.
Definitely.
Bro, when I tell you I felt that shit, like I felt that shit. Like I physically felt myself not be the same. Physically. I didn't physically feel myself somewhere else. I just did not feel the same physically. And I know what I saw in like my closed eyes and in my mind. That shit was wild, bro.
You don't acid?
No. I was just smoking hella bud and fucking just being high as fuck with Eddie and shit, and all these niggas in the basement just getting faded and trying to astral project out of here.
Sounds like a good time.
It was really dope as like a 14-year-old, and then I did mushrooms.
14?
Yeah, and then I did mushrooms and really learned about myself and said, oh, fuck all that other shit. You can do that at any time without anything. 'Cause it's in
Right.
your head already. You're already there if you can just figure out. Now, these are just like gateways to like access that shit.
Yeah, I
much
heard
easier for like the person who hasn't
like
experienced it.
yeah, like mushrooms could really like
No, they do.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I saw someone was like if like everybody should take mushrooms, like the world would be like a better place or
No
something.
cap.
Not even better, like
No,
there
it would.
wouldn't be like as much
It'd be so much
Yeah.
more humanity, even though people would still do bad things. Yo, I think even when they did the bad things, they would just be more empathetic. There'd be an
Yeah.
understanding. There'd be even an understanding from the person who's gonna condemn them.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like babies. Everybody'd be like babies. There'd be like a level of honesty that like it'd be weird.
Oh, that shit really just like strips you.
What? You never done shrooms?
No.
Bro, you do shrooms, you be ready to tell everything, because there's no reason to hold it in. It literally makes you want to expel. At least in my experiences, it makes me just want to expel. Like, bro, I cry off like psychedelics every time, and it feels
that's
great.
what-
Shit feels great every time. It's like, damn. Especially for people. Yo, I think hood niggas need to do fucking mushrooms and shit. Niggas that don't cry, and if oh yeah. But yo, niggas who usually just people in general, let me say, who don't show emotion or whatever, like, or because of whatever, whatever reasoning, they need it. They need that because it's
Yeah.
gonna force you to feel it, and you need to feel those things and think on that on that level about yourself.
Yeah.
And like, your
It's interesting.
situation. Yeah, acid is more of a get high type of thing, in my opinion. Yo, I did acid and heard yellow, bro. I can't explain that.
Heard yellow?
Yeah.
They have frequencies.
It's called
I know what you're talking about.
You said hair color, she said.
yeah, when you mix up
This
your
dude Pharrell has it.
is it sonal?
You said he has it?
Yeah, he could like hear colors and see sound.
Yeah, you can now there I was about to
It's
say
like a
you can
natural thing.
get stuck in it. You can be born with it. It's like having perfect pitch.
Yeah, it's some shit. Bro.
It's like-
if you're musical and you have some shit like
Mhm.
that, it's
You can
like
just
you're actually
there's a
fucked.
way of like, and it's not like he turns it on or off. It's like just that's
It's there.
like it's almost like knowing a second language. Like you don't have to think about
Yeah, no.
saying
right.
cow in Spanish. You just
You're
know how
just
to
born
say
with
it.
it. It's like
Right.
like
And
natural
so
talent.
the way
like,
he's
I'm
just
saying.
interpreting that music is like he'd be like, "Damn, this song sounds yellow," and it's just a way that he understands it and and there's also a consistency in which he's seeing them. Like he's not just saying this.
So how the
sounds
hell
like
did someone
it would be the same type
diagnose
of
somebody with that though.
shit.
Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, you have this.
The
Like,
same
you
type
hear
of way that you would
colors,
be able to
yeah.
diagnose somebody with any other like mental disorder. Like there's consistencies within these types of shit. And I mean, it's like anything else. Like they could be completely fucking wrong, but it's based off of what they've deemed via science and experiments. Like if I look at 1,000 people and I say and 1,000 of them acted this way based off of this subject that I said, has what we think to be whatever.
Yeah.
He does this
Then
thing.
you can make an
if
analysis.
we look through 1,000 people and we see that they also have this thing
Yeah.
and maybe act in other similar ways to this person, then we'll just deem it to be that type shit. So that's kind of the same way that they did that.
Alright.
Yeah, they're like, oh damn, people who seem to describe it so fluently or like just and maybe even at all, because there's times where I'm like, yo, I heard yellow, and people are like, I can't even fathom what the fuck that is like. And I'm like, bro, I can't explain it again.
Hearing
Like I'd
yellow.
have to do it.
Chromesthesia.
Is that what it's called?
Say it again.
Chromesthesia, I think.
Chronesthesia.
Chromesthesia.
Chromesthesia.
Or thesia. Chromesthesia.
Bro.
It's a form of synesthesia or
Synesthesia.
Yeah,
Yes.
synesthesia.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a TED talk
Described
on it?
as color hearing. No, real shit. Yeah, there's a TED talk. Artist Neil Harbison. He was born completely colorblind, but these days a device attached to his head turns color into audible frequencies.
That's fire.
What?
That's fire.
So you could actually.
Instead
So
of
even if you don't
seeing-
have it, you could hear what like.
So he can't see the world. So instead of seeing a world in grayscale, he can hear a symphony of color
That's crazy.
and listen to faces and paintings.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
This shit tastes like a BB.
And BB?
The shits that I was smoking back then when I was trying to astral project out this shit. They were like some weird, like leaf, Indian leaf. Are they?
Yeah, and they got what's it in them? I think,
It's a different type of tobacco or some shit.
yeah, they like rapping in like little strings.
Yeah,
Pass that
rap
there?
with the string and shit.
Yeah, Pharrell does have this shit. He talks
A lot
about
of
it
these
like
dudes have perfect pitch and shit too. That's like, imagine being able to just know what key something is in.
Yeah.
when you hear.
I mean,
it.
that's something that you can master.
Yeah, you can train your ears to have. I don't think you can train your ears to have perfect pitch though. It's
No, you
literally
definitely
like
could.
I thought perfect pitch is like when you are born with it. You can train yourself to probably like have that same knowledge, but I think perfect pitch is when you naturally know it.
Yeah.
Type thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe perfect pitch.
You
is
probably
just when
could be
you can
born with that, but
analyze.
like I feel like you could practice. You could be like, all right, a D sounds like this, or an E sounds like this, and then like listen to. There's probably videos online, just like videos to get perfect pitch, and then like it, like all right.
Well, it's
so-
really
That's
just training your
interesting.
ears,
Yeah,
especially
that's
young.
Training-
doing
exactly,
that.
training
That's
your ears.
interesting. That's some shit that if that exists, I'm about to do that when I sleep. Just put that shit on.
while you
I
sleep,
bet.
right?
Yeah. Hopefully, they say it audibly. This is a D sharp.
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
too,
saying. This
it's
is a
like,
D sharp, and then
you
like
really
it plays different
just
shit. That's,
learning it.
that's D
It's
sharp.
really,
I would need to
feel
know
like,
that. That's fire. That makes a lot of sense.
But there's like 8
There
notes.
probably is, 'cause
and
there's
half
obviously
steps, 12
people-
notes, I think. 12 notes.
Yeah,
12.
but with the
But they
music
gotta
shit,
know.
mainly it's
And the
just
piano-
sharp
Oh,
minor,
yeah.
and then I mean there's sharp major, and then sharp
It'd be major,
flat, and then
minor,
major,
yeah.
minor, sharp,
major,
flat,
minor,
major, minor.
flat,
Sharp,
flat,
major,
sharp,
minor,
yeah.
flat, sharp, and then you've got your scale.
Yeah.
And once you know like the first 6 of the scale, the other 6 is just the reverse of those first 6.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
Perfect pitch training.
There's a video, right? It's 1 hour long. 1 hour of perfect pitch programming to listen every night.
Oh, I'm about to get on that.
yeah,
I'm about to be a robot.
Yo,
Yeah,
what
look.
you say?
I'm about to be
look,
a
look,
robot.
look.
Yo, y'all niggas say the wrong word around me and activate me in some shit.
Yeah, you're gonna be a sleeper agent.
Yeah, but
But what got you?
Paramore.
What got you into making music though?
yeah, for real.
What happened?
What got you into making music though?
Bro, I
Besides
was
a
playing
drink.
no cap. I was playing basketball, and I got hurt, and I needed something to do.
Like high school, or
Yeah,
you just
I was playing basketball in high school,
Cool.
and then I got hurt, and I just needed something to do. And one of my niggas already made music.
you
Well,
still make music now?
Nah, I don't know what he does. One of my homies at the time, and so yeah, he was doing that, and I was So we started rapping and shit, and then couple homies together, like his brother was included. One of the homies from that lived like behind me and shit, like just you know what I mean, the gang from around the area and shit. Got together, we started making music consistently. Or at that time, to be completely fair, the original homie that I said was the original musician. He was the only one making music.
Cool.
He knew his brother. They would get together and they wouldn't make music. They would chill. They'd get together and they would just chill and shit. You know what I mean? So I slid through just like, because the original musician was just my friend. Like we would just play ball, just kick it. You know what I mean? I didn't really give a fuck about the music that he did. We were just that was just what
Homies.
yeah, exactly. So one day I slid through. I was like, oh shit, ended up being his brother type shit because we went to the same high school. I just recognized him and I was like, oh shit. Start talking. I'm like, oh yeah, they're doing music, whatever. And I just start coming through on a more consistent basis to play basketball. Because the homie had a court in his backyard, like a fire court, like one of the ones you could adjust. It had like a court built for himself to play ball. I loved it, so I just slide over there to play ball and shit, kick it. We'd go watch movies, just play ball for hours in the
Fuck
summer.
bitches?
Order pizza. Nah, I was not on that. I was a young nigga, not worried
Nah,
about
fine.
that, and did not have the confidence to do that shit. What the fuck? So yeah, we was on that type time. Fucking, they're doing their thing. I'm sliding over consistently, playing ball. End up breaking my foot.
Yeah.
And as I'm been sliding over, I'm like, yeah, they've been doing music. I'm like, yo, play a beat. I want to learn how you guys make this shit, how you do it. They're doing their thing. I'm like, yo, I kind of fuck with this. And I bring the idea, like, yo, I want to do this. Start doing it with them and shit. We end up I can't remember if we start fucking around with one of our other homies who had the studio like a block away, and I think we saw what a studio was like to actually have a studio, because they were just fucking around like just doing their own thing, like just rapping around with each other and shit like that. Like we didn't have a way to make songs or make music at this point. So we found the studio like around the corner through somebody I can't even remember. Oh, one of the members, literally the homie who lived behind me, one of the members in this group. He knew the homie on his street who had a studio. We went there and shit. Boom, we're fucking around with that. Okay, cool. We see the way that like we need to move. That's like somebody who's never done shit coming in here and they're like, damn, I love this. Like this is what we know what we need to do. This is what we want to have. So we found out what we wanted. I was like, yo, it costs X amount. Or homie found out that it costs X amount because he's got all the information on like actually making music, like he plays piano and that type of shit. If he finds out that he wants a keyboard, in retrospect, we ain't fucking need that shit. You can't make music with that shit. He wants to buy a keyboard and like a computer and the speakers. So we like sell candy. I'm like, yo, we could sell candy to do this shit. His mom is so gracious that she like buys candy for us to sell. And I just make sure that
in high school?
Yeah, so I just make sure we flip the candy and all that shit. And eventually we also were selling, like, smoking weed and shit. So we just, you know what I mean? Money was coming in through ways. And we just used that to fucking make the studio in his room. At that time, what the studio was just a fucking Picasso or Prezi, some weird type of keyboard, some shit, some expensive ass shit. And never ended up using it ever type shit. We spent more money again to buy Pro Tools, and then we started really recording and shit like that. And that's how it just took off, like, on a consistent basis, just coming over, fucking around. Like, once I was like, yo, I want to get the money together for this shit, I was just like, yo, I'm just going to record as much as possible. Like, I'm going to slide, just be over making as much music and making as much content as I could possibly make. Yeah. And from there, we just grew, you know what I mean, all together as a group.
You still talk to them?
Nah.
Nah.
That's crazy.
I talk to him. It's my guy.
I hear stories about that. People like coming up with people and then just
niggas be on weird time.
Everybody don't got the same. Everybody does not have the same drive.
Yeah.
Like when I met him, that was the things that Drank got the drive. You know what I'm saying? And he a people person. You know what I'm saying? And then you add the fact that the motherfucker actually talented. You know what I'm saying? It's like trifecta, my nigga can't beat that shit. And I kind of told him, like, even though my own brother, I told him, like, you know, we kind of like.
And don't get me wrong, and he'll tell you that shit too. His brother's fire as fuck. Like, it's not even a thing with him. There's somebody else in that shit. I'm just not fucking with it. So it's, as a whole, it's just those niggas. But
still, just the drive.
The drive was the only factor on that side with his bro. Like, that nigga could right now come in here and go fucking crazy at any time, anywhere, any place. But when it comes,
Are you talking about freestyle?
No. Oh, that too. Sure, yeah. What else? Do you want to name? What else? You want to name? Play an instrument too, like that too. Do you want to name? Make a song that'll make you cry. Make a song for a girl. Make whatever. Like, he's nice. But he's not on that type of time. He's like, I'll rather fuck these bitches and chill. And I cannot tell you that there's anything wrong with that. It's just you can't look to do that and then have certain expectations within this.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Or at least your focus can't be that.
Well, they can't be like, I want to be the biggest artist ever, but then...
Yeah, so if you're not putting X time in, you cannot expect Y result.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you or Z result, even if you have Y talent. If you're not putting in X time, even with Y talent, you're not getting Z result. You need to put in X amount of time. It just has to happen. Like, if you're not at the studio, the song can't be made, point blank, period. On God, that used to be like the worst thing ever. That's now you're describing two different people. Like, that's insane. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's why you hear shit like that on the come up, because I mean, bro, it's like out of 30 people, 5 people have a disease, right? So it's like, if out of 30 people or 6 people, right? 30 people, 6 people have the disease. Let's divide that by 3. Out of 10 people, the 2 people are gonna have the disease, which is probably fucking laziness. Right? Or the 2 people will have the disease, which is the drive to fucking work hard. That's actually more what it is. There will be 2 out of 10 people who have the drive to even fucking get in the lab and do some shit. Now, out of those 2 people, there's probably 1 person who's got the drive to continue to do that and put a plan together, right? And now you've got, out of that 1 person, half of that 1 person is going to be the person to actually facilitate and go through with the plan that they made, and continue to not just keep planning, but to keep acting. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of dudes will get caught up in the planning and won't be producing, or they'll get caught up in the producing and won't plan. I am not a planner, and I will die not planning. My business will be ran by somebody else for sure, because or my plans will be ran by somebody else for sure, because I'm not a scheduler. I'm not a scheduler. I'm an artist, and I know that for a fact. Like, you asked me earlier, do I have a manager? No, I fucking need one. That was why I was fucking joking about signing myself. It's like, look, I signed myself. And look what the fuck is happening. You know what I mean? No matter how much I believe in myself, I'm not in a position that's better than anybody else.
So you're saying you can't plan? You can't try to plan for yourself?
No, what I'm telling you is that I'm not good at that, and I know what I'm not good at.
Yeah.
and it's smarter to know what you're not good at than to try and, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I
That's
mean,
like
why you have yourself, you should try to at least. Cause
this is what it looks like to try to plan.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And then life happens, and then, you know what I mean? Like, so that is the kind of me saying for whoever, because I know how I listen. So if I was somebody listening to how I was speaking, I would have been like, damn, oh, he's his own manager, and that's what that is. All right, I might do that, and then I'm gonna listen to everything else he says and learn how to avoid being exactly in his position. You know what I mean? Because I've got all confidence in the world that my talent is just as high as anybody else's, or that I can go in any room and do whatever. But bro, I'm not signed. I don't have the recognition that a lot of niggas, you know what I mean? That a lot, like the same way I was telling you earlier, bro. Like, niggas stole sauce on so many levels, bro. There's so many artists that you probably listen to that I could, at least 3 that I know you've probably have heard songs from. I know you've heard songs from 2, and I know 1 is in your playlists actively that I know have stolen from me. Ad-libs, flows, high-pitched rapping. It's almost like a baby voice or something. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know who did that. It's weird, though.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was like after he did it, a lot of dudes stole his sauce, and now everybody has the baby voice. It's kind of weird, or whatever. I didn't know. I never called it that.
You're the originator?
Yeah, there's a song called Musain that I put out 4 years ago that's in like all high pitch. The whole song is in that song, So, I mean, if you can go back, actually, it's probably about 6 years old now. So if you can go back further than 6 years ago and show me somebody who's doing that, I will like delete this part of the interview.
Do you have the
Yeah, it's called Musain. I don't have it. It's on YouTube.
You could play it? Yeah. Really?
You could play it right now. Would you want me to put it on the phone?
Hold on. YouTube right here.
No, we can connect it to connect it to this.
What is it? 2021 Musain 2017? I don't even fucking know what year that would be.
You got it.
Oh, bet. MULSANNE. And mind you, this is the video. And I just told you I don't plan well. So the song was done. I don't even know how much longer prior to the video. Like a lot of time. MULSANNE. Lil Drank.
MUL what?
SANNE.
That must be it.
3 years ago, right here.
How many?
3 years ago.
That's the vid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when I tell you that, no cap, that song, like most of my videos come out years after my songs have been made, like a year. So that I'll say then that song safely, I will say 4. And look at the date; it's probably closer to 5 on the actual. You know what I mean? Or what is he saying? It's saying 3.
It's a music video by Lil Drank performing.
What's the actual date?
Saying C.
It's probably
2017.
What's the date?
The date on the vid.
2017.
3 years ago. So whenever 3
Does
years.
it doesn't tell you the month or whatever.
No, it does.
Where?
August 1st.
August 1st, 2018, right? So we're about to be 4 years. So that song is 5 years old. That song is at least a year plus from whatever that date of the upload is. Meaning it's about to be 4 on the vid. So that song is at least 5 years old.
Right.
So 2016, I made that song.
Okay.
That if you can tell me that was going on in 2016.
Maybe yeah, what's his name?
I don't know.
Saw Baby. You're a Saw Baby?
Yeah,
I remember listening to Saw Baby in 2019 and 18 once I moved. And then I was like, oh, I'm not going to do baby voice anymore. I remember actively listening to that album. Yeah, exactly.
Is that one of those moments you're talking about where you were like, you realized?
I mean, yeah, sure. You said the name, so yeah, sure.
You ever think maybe just other people like also like think on that frequency as you?
No, not that consistently. 1 guy, sure. 2 guys, sure. 3 guys, sure. 100 guys, sure. But it wasn't all at the same time. And the way that influence works, I'm only going to give you a few people that give me a chance. Because 1 guy, okay, if I had 1 million followers, you wouldn't have even just questioned that. You would have said for sure it came from me. Because who else would it have came from? I have the recognition and the amount of people behind me that I could say, no, 1 million people saw me do that 5 years ago.
I get what you're saying.
So 5 years ago,
okay.
I put this out with no name, and it is a guaranteed fact, bro. And this is anybody who's putting their music out. If you're putting it out on SoundCloud, if you're putting it out on these places, and you don't have your paperwork together, don't waste your time. You're going to get your shit stolen. It's that simple. It's that simple. Here's something, bro. There's some people, some of the artists one of which you might have named, have been in like DM convos on Twitter, group messages and shit, bro, that I was in, where I'm sending files, unfinished songs, sending videos, like perform, you know what I mean, shit like that, like where we're making plans towards how we're creating our sound and shit like that, like sharing shit back and forth, where they're not ever sending a message, but they're in the group and they see shit. I'm not dumb, bro. That's not how shit. Nah. Not if there was more degrees of separation, sure, but like, nah. And also, you gotta remember, circles are small. So once one nigga does something, if he's out in a specific area, like let's say LA, the way niggas move around. How do I describe like something happening in this studio earlier? Like all it takes is somebody in this studio to go to that room, and then that's 10 different people in that room who gonna be 10, maybe 6 people here, and then those 6 people go to 6 different rooms for 10 other people in each room. Like, it's how if that person goes and makes a song in that style, like 3 songs that night with this more famous person, and one of them blows, and then he goes and does 3 more, or maybe that guy now does 1 with somebody else, and that person does 2. Bro, it happens. I'm telling you, I go around niggas and they start sounding like me. Like, if you make music, you know cadence. If you make music, you know how if you listen to how people talk, you know people's voice. Like, when I'm rapping, this is not my rap voice for majority of my shit. Like, majority of my shit. So, like, when I see you coming around and you start getting high pitch and you've never did that, it's like, what's going on? Now, if you're my nigga and we really are creating and building, like, sauce is sauce. Sauce is free. It's whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Influence is influence. I'm just talking about when it, and any of my niggas that have absorbed anything from me would absolutely say it, because I'm going to sit here and tell you I've taken from everybody that I still fuck with right now, or they wouldn't be around, because I wouldn't be fucking with. Like, if I don't think your shit is good enough for me to be like, damn, there's something that I'm not doing, why would I wouldn't be fucking with you on that musical tip. It's like, we could still be cool maybe, but like, I fuck with my niggas' music. I play their music more than mine. He's got some shit that I play more than like Dandy is some like one of his oldest shits that like made me want to like work with him. I play that shit at least once a week. I just be playing older shit. Like my boy Broke, shout out Broke, like my producer, friend, rapper. Like, I play his music all the time. Niggas are really good. Bully play them all the time. Like, I really listen to my homies, and it's like they've got shit that like I can tell you that they've influenced me, whether it be like work ethic, actions as a man, as a person, or specifically in the music shit, all of that shit. You know what I mean? And I don't think any of them would sit there and try to cap whether they have been influenced by me or anybody else that they fuck with. You know what I mean? All my niggas are gonna keep it 100 on that, because at the end of the day, their talent is still. You know what I mean? Even if you've been influenced by somebody, your talent still speaks for itself at the end of the day. Like, that's the most relevant thing in the conversation. If I tell you I was influenced by James Brown, but I sound like Rick Astley, or I sound like somebody like completely off the, I know, right? Somebody completely,
Roshnik?
I sound like, somebody
Roshnik
wild.
und Blockschnick?
Yeah. I said, my biggest influence is James Brown, but I sound like Kurt Cobain. Like,
Roshnik
so are
und
you going to give all
Blockschnick?
of, is it, like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't know.
You didn't finish the song, though.
Oh, no, I just kind of paused it because we're getting into this.
No,
Sorry.
right.
Yo, if you want to finish Musain, that's perfect, because I have to take a piss.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll play
Where
it.
am I
Play it
at?
now.
Where am I at with that?
Can't reach, so I can't even
Go down this
Won't stop until my chain blink.
thing, take a left and take another
I'm
left.
gonna try on my G's. Play with the strap like it's kids. I do this shit with the A's. I need a militia case. I had to lie with a beat. I lead a bitch with the heat. I do this shit with the A's. I feed the shit to the streets. I need a O, need a P. Won't smoke nothing but OG. Money counter in my sleeve. That little bit I go pay. Yeah, that little bit I go pay. Still on the level, can't reach. Shit didn't change in the tree. They heat it, they boil link. They just don't got the estate. I'm just what they wanna be. I take my time and breathe. By the time I'm
funny.
I'ma be going to week. What? Yeah, I'ma be going to the week.
It's like the same type of beat, like 808 and everything. Like the beat, like that 808, like just the 808 I hear now. just spinning around a lot in the video, yeah. He really just. Hold up, he's spinning. I don't know why I said that, but he really is spinning around a lot. Look, he's really? Just wavy. What?
I want me to do it. Yeah, I
Lil
want
Drank,
me a
man.
new chain. I want me a new chain. I want me a bad bitch. I want me to do it. Yeah, I want me a new chain. I want me a new chain. I want me a bad bitch. I want me to do it. Yeah, I want me a new chain. I want me a new chain. Yeah, I want me a bad bitch. I just want me to new it. I just want me a new chain. I just want me a new chain. I just want me a bad bitch. I just want me to do it. Yeah, I just want me a new chain. I just want me a new chain. I just want me a bad bitch. I just want me to do it. Yeah, I just want me a new chain. I just want me a new chain. I just want me a bad bitch. I just want me to do it. Yeah.
Nah, that's literally like a Cardi B too. See at the door? Or someone knocking at that door?
Slurm Bob.
Slurmy.
Who the hell was that?
It's probably Lil Drank.
No.
Lil Drank.
I'm talking about on the computer.
Oh,
Looks like a mom.
Yeah, watch your headphones, bro. Damn.
Yeah, I was comfortable, nigga. I would not.
I would have got up, honestly.
Yeah, but
We're
you
on that.
didn't.
No. I'm saying I didn't know it was gonna have to go through a lot of obstacles.
Yo, run back and spin and show me spinning.
No,
Yeah, spin for spin,
you were
bro.
spinning a lot. Spin.
Yeah, you were spinning
Alright,
mad
alright.
times, bro.
The video, you were saying?
Yeah.
Spinning.
You were spinning a lot.
You dancing, you like kind of like in a circle, like just going in a circle.
You talking about the drop down that I did?
Nigga, no, the whole shit.
What
Like-
dance was it?
Just go
It wasn't even a dance. You just like
You were just turning up and dancing and spinning and
Wanna see
shit.
my hair?
nah.
Nigga, watch the video.
I didn't see it
No.
because I'm like, what did I do, nigga? I'm about to trade.
Nah, I was just bro. I was talking to Brett. I was like, yo, this dude just spins. He's been spinning a lot this video.
Oh yeah. I'm always moving around.
Nah, but you were spinning like.
It's just some shit. It's just niggas being high.
I just want me a new chain. I just want me a new chain. Yeah, I just want me a bad bitch. I just want me to new it.
But nah, you definitely were moving around a lot.
I just want me a new chain. I just want me a bad
Oh yeah, this is also like my first
I just
video
want me to do it.
that I ever did. So obviously I'm fucking awkward. Like I don't know what to do.
I just want me a bad
Yeah, it
bitch.
just happened.
I just want me to
I
do
laugh at it now.
Yeah, I just want
I
me
think
a
that
new
shit's funny.
chain. I just want me a new chain. I just want me a bad bitch. I just want me to do it. Yeah. I'm on a level can't reach. So high I can't even speak.
I was also off a
Once
lot
I
of
turn my chain
yeah.
bling, so bright you can't even see. I'm in the trap with my G's. Play with the strap like it's keys. I do this shit
Bro,
with
my
the
first performance
ease.
was
I
like,
did a militia
never mind. It was
keys. I had to
fine.
lie with a
You
beat.
see it.
I lead a bitch with the heat. Yeah. I do
That was
this
the
shit
first
with the
performance. You see
ease.
it.
I feed the shit to
It
the
was lit.
streets. I need a O, need a P.
Welcome on up, man. Come on now.
Yo, what's up, Musain?
This a car.
Car?
Move song.
Yeah. That little bit I go pee.
Full verse. High pitch.
Shit didn't change in a dream. They heat it, they boiling. They just don't got the esteem. I'm just what they wanna be. I take my time and breathe.
Short burst flows.
I'ma be going with the wind.
Overlapping flows.
Yeah.
Niggas thought it was like, yo, you're not mixing your songs. Like, no, I'm like starting a bar before the next bar. It's not as evident in this one, but like that just became my style. Like just that run on. No. Yeah, it's weird. It's different, bro. That right there, I wanted you to visually see how it felt like to be like on drugs. You know what I mean? Like your eyes just on that wave.
I just want me a new chain. I just want me a new chain. Yeah, I just want me a bad.
You know where that gas station is?
I just want me to new red.
Down the street?
That's the one in New
I just want me a new
Haven.
chain. I just want me a bad bitch.
Edgewood.
I just want me to new red.
Across from Edgewood.
Yeah, I just want me a new chain.
Tiger.
I just want me a new chain. I just want me a bad bitch. I just want me to new red. Yeah,
That was one of like
I
my
want me a
earlier
new-
records and shit, whereas you could it's just evident in that. And then like if you look at my newer stuff, I mean the style has just progressed. Like my newer videos for like records like City and stuff like that, like the style has just progressed into something completely different. And if you go into like my album cuts, my deep dives, like that's when you're really gonna get like, oh, okay, there's some different stuff happening. Like if I want to make a 1 minute song on some fun shit, I'm gonna do that. If I wanted to make a 3 minute song with bars, like that's just how I felt that day, I'll put it out. Like, but I try to keep shit just like on an entertainment level. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm here to provide for you. Like, I get it. Like, I remember being a person who needed music for real. Like, needing the music. Like, once I discovered it, I needed the music at times. Like, sometimes shit was so bad, I just wanted to sit and listen to the music. Boom. If there's a person like that, I want them to be able to just listen to the song and not have to worry about, like, that trash that might be happening. You know what I mean? Like, everything doesn't have to be
disconnect
super
them
deep.
from reality.
Yeah, everything doesn't have to be dumb deep, bro. Because sometimes talking about that deep shit is like what I'm worrying. That's like I'm worrying about deep shit. Why do I want to hear about more deep shit? Like sometimes I just want the fun song. You know what I mean? But being multifaceted, being able to make the fun song and then make the serious shit too. Boom. Boom.
I like
That's
that.
the boom.
You like the
right there.
freestyle? You more of
It
a writer?
depends. Oh, you mean like it's creating records?
Yeah.
Yeah. I freestyle everything.
Oh,
I used to write. Now everything is freestyle.
What do
Like
you think I was talking about?
I thought you meant like, do I like free? Some people just be freestyling. You know what I mean? Like, do I enjoy it just in my free time?
Oh no, I was
okay.
talking like within your music. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not the dude who's like in the cipher with y'all. Yeah, like nah, I'm not that guy. Like mad rappers come in here right now and just trying to show who's got the bars. I don't care. I don't care who has the bars. Sorry, make a song. Oh, did that sound great? Did those bars sound good? Would you listen to it more than once? Okay, that's an interesting concept then. So maybe I'm not too interested in freestyle and making sure that I have the bars for a one listen. You know what I mean? I'll practice the skills that matter, the song creation. Can I freestyle and fucking hop in a cypher? Yeah. I'm also an introvert more so I'm not even trying to fucking sit there and do that shit. Like, homies around and shit, we kicking it? Yeah, I'll freestyle all fucking day. But, like, I really thought you meant, like, do you like to freestyle, like, to show your skill type thing? Like, some dudes love fucking freestyling, bro. Yo, Stu, I know you know niggas who just rap. Just rap.
I know niggas who rap over the music.
Over the real...
People who rap
Over
over the
the
song.
rap.
Over a song with already, like, with lyrics.
Fire! And they're just spitting
No,
over.
a
I'm
song,
like,
with lyrics,
bro,
though.
I'm just trying to hear
own
Drake.
shit?
It doesn't matter.
Bro, I'm just trying to hear this Drake song,
really like
bro.
an already done song. You're really putting words
It'd be
over
like,
this.
we're
Like,
listening to Drake, and then like I just start rapping other bars over the
Yeah.
beat because I think it's fire.
Yeah, I've done that before. Not like other people, but like
you
by
put that on
myself or
something,
some
I'ma
shit.
buy it.
If I fucked with the beat.
You'll see, it's coming in my next collection.
It's coming in his next collection.
That shit fire. If you see what it is, yeah.
Yo, I got a little segment right here. I want you to take part of. Right.
Big facts. Let's do it.
First thing. You have 10 seconds. All right.
10.
I'm gonna count down. All right. You just gotta name fire shit that you like. All right?
Fire shit.
Yeah,
Just
and like
anything.
one word. All right. I'm gonna count.
Okay.
All right. And just count how many he says. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Anime,
1,
bitches, skateboarding, music,
4,
video
5,
games,
6, 7,
clothing.
8, 9, 10. That's it.
Bitches, anime, video games, clothing, skateboarding, and there are two other things I think.
Fuck, I want to add sports in there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
like
Sports.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
That's my shit.
All right.
Bro, and I'm one of those dudes. I ain't just get into anime. Like, I've been.
You've been
I'm
watching
weeb.
anime recently?
I'm weeb.
Same.
Yeah,
You've
I'm
been watching
weeb.
anime
I'm like,
recently?
I own Keyblades. Like, I own, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
big TCG. Like, I play these games.
Wait.
play
Yeah,
Pokemon?
I was there. Yeah, I was that guy in the
play
comments when
Pokemon?
y'all were
You
playing
play
Pokemon.
wait,
I was the
no,
one
no,
asking, why
hold
don't y'all
on,
play
hold
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Nah,
Yeah.
we cool, though.
We play Pokemon.
Y'all cool.
We
It's
play
cool.
Pokemon.
I don't know how to use the energies.
It's pretty easy.
I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's my shit. I was never good at Pokemon. I didn't know that you could play it. I used to just collect
Oh
them.
my god.
Same.
We live stream it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I watched you guys play the fucking.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I watched you guys play the tabletop shit. You and Ollie shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, niggas really could play this.
Yeah.
I didn't know niggas could play this.
Yeah.
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic
It's
the
just
Gathering.
intense.
My shit is
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh
I play Magic too,
heavy.
yeah.
Like if y'all ever want to get put on, I'll show y'all how to play that. That's my shit.
There was like a dare officer at my middle school that instead of having a gun in his holster, he had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He had fucking Magic the Gathering cards and Pokemon cards. Probably like at the time, like
We need more officers like him.
yeah, he was cool, Officer Mezana.
That sounds like a nice
Shout
guy.
out Officer
Like,
Mexana.
I was one of those kids that didn't have like a lot of friends either, so
Mhm.
I would just literally chill with him at lunch and play cards with him.
Yo, the crazy part is I had a lot of friends. I'm just introverted. Like,
Right. Would you say you know a lot of people and they know
There we go.
That's it.
Thank you.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
you know what I
feel
mean.
that. I know what you're talking about. I think
I got
I'm
a
like
few,
that too.
I got
I'm
a
like
few
that too.
friends, like
Yeah.
legitimate friends. I have
Yeah.
very
like you
few.
know what friendship is when
Yep.
you like. When
I know
it's
what
there,
friendship
like,
is. There's so
Yeah.
many people who
it's
like
a loose term sometimes.
you use it loosely, and I
Yeah.
know how much it would hurt them for me to tell them that I don't deem them a friend, but that they deem me one, and I
Yeah.
think that's fine. Like if I can be a friend to you without you having to be my friend, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Especially if I'm not like faking it. Like if
Yeah.
me being around you naturally in the capacity that I already am fucking with you is enough for you to call me a friend, fine. I'm not gonna disrespect you and like
Like, bro, I'm like your
not
friend.
call you my friend, but you're not my friend. You know what I mean? Like I know
Well,
it.
I have a lot of friends, but I don't have a lot of close friends.
You're
that
not
I'll
my friend
talk
if
to.
you're not my close friend.
No,
No.
cause I would be like, oh yeah, that's he's cool with me. Like that's my
No, that
friend.
see, he's cool with me is like
Yeah.
where we live. You have to,
But I
like,
would
you
say that's
have
an
to be
acquaintance.
cool with
though.
so many people. You
That's
have
an
to be able to
acquaintance.
just be cool with so many people that like literally, you. If I have to be cool with these people just to like get through my day, and be able to like walk over here or do whatever type shit, and I'm just cool with you too. How are you my friend? If I'm putting you on the same level as somebody that like I truly don't give a fuck about, I just have to be cool with them. You know what I mean? Rather like they're the people who were instead of being an enemy, you're just cool. Like
you just like hold them to the same standard as your
yeah,
friend.
then that
and
sounds
it's
that
like-
sounds crazy. If
No, but
if-
the thing is, I
if
don't like.
you deem me a friend and I just think we're cool, and that's like if I just think we're cool, but I'm also just thinking that I'm cool with these people who I don't really give a fuck about, but I do like associate. I would call you an associate, or I'd say that we're cool, but you think we're friends. Like, it's I don't know. It's kind of
The thing is though, like we might be friends, but I still don't think you're like I wouldn't treat you or like
I
talk to you
think
maybe
I
how I
get-
won't like say to
Mhm.
like one of my close friends, you know.
right. Yeah, I get what you're looking at.
I'm saying I'm not, like one of my close friends. I'd give them money. Like I'm not gonna give you money. Like
Right.
Or,
No, that
or
makes-
like clothes or gift you shit. Like
bro.
blah, blah.
Yes. But that's exactly the
or
thing with
treat you
like
this- yeah.
I'm not gonna call somebody my friend
Yeah.
when those are the things that I do for my friends.
Or,
Yeah.
okay.
So if I'm not willing to do that for you, I'm more than happy to say that I won't even say we're cool because I just told you how I'm cool with niggas that I don't even need to.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about their existence. If I at least care about your existence, we're associates.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but I
Really?
feel like it's all how you
Yeah,
how you
it's
wanna
everybody's
look at
personal shit, which is why I was
Yeah.
like, yo, if you view me as a friend,
Yeah.
and if me fucking with you in the capacity that I already fuck with you at, which is thinking that you're just an associate, is enough for you to think that we're on a level of friendship, that's fine, because I can easily continue just doing this, whatever I'm already doing. Like, it's not like I have to put in extra work, but I feel like it's a dick move to be like, yo, I'm not your friend. Like, even if I don't view us as friends,
Alright.
it's just like a dick move to come out and be like, yo, I'm not your friend.
Yeah.
Like, what?
But like
Weird.
we're cool though, man.
Yeah, no, it's like,
nah, bro.
sure, yeah, we're friends. Like,
What's my middle name?
right. But if you ask me to list 5 friends, there's gonna be hella niggas hurt.
Yeah.
Hella niggas gonna be hurt.
T-Mobile top 5.
What'd you say?
You're not on that shit. Remember that?
What?
T-Mobile top 5.
I never had
Nah.
T-Mobile.
I never did too, but I would always see the commercials like T-Mobile top 5.
I miss chirps,
T-Mobile.
bro. I heard Apple Watches brought back chirps.
What's
Sure,
that?
it's a chirp.
You never T. It was T-Mobile, right? Or was it Sprint? Boost. You just did.
Yeah, niggas used to be like, yo, stop busting in my phone. You wasting my minutes.
Mhm.
That shit be funny.
That shit used to cost minutes.
You
Yeah.
hear every nigga conversation.
Yeah, the whole thing, because it's essentially just a pager.
Bitch ass nigga, bring my weed.
I
Oh, so it's
told
everybody
you
on
owe
one
me
thing,
25, nigga. If you bring me 10.
and everybody would hear it.
Yeah.
Was it
if
like
you
a
play it.
pager? Was it like a pager?
Because did you have to play it?
Nah, that shit.
Oh, it was just out.
That shit was like a fucking walkie-talkie.
It was literally a walkie-talkie, right? You turned your cell phone to a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
That's
Niggas was already.
Yo, you know,
I like
that shit,
walkie-talkies,
That's,
huh.
that's the evolution of now, where like everything is in the open.
And niggas is just on their phone.
Yo, I'm not
Nah,
gonna
yeah.
lie though.
Everything
Before,
is in the open.
when I was younger and like I didn't have really like a phone or nothing, bro, I would walkie-talkie my boy from his house.
That's
That shit
fire.
was
I'm not gonna
lit.
tell. That's
What?
fire as a kid. Like
Yeah,
that's,
as a kid, that's what I'm
dope
saying.
kid
Like
shit.
I was like probably
you can
8
use
or
the house.
9.
I was using the house phone.
When I
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, I want to hang out with my friend. I was using the house
killing
phone.
the house
Yeah.
phone, bro. Playing
Bro,
RuneScape.
what?
I used to run my
Yeah.
mom's fucking house phone bill up if there was one. I don't even know if there
Yeah.
was one. Is there one?
Mm-mm.
Probably.
No?
You definitely have to pay for your. I don't know if it's minutes. It's probably just.
Because I
Like,
used to make
you probably
3-way,
just get a
4-way,
certain-
8-way, 9-way calls, nigga. Like we're
part of
all
the
Nine-
cable bill.
we are on this RuneScape. Yeah, because I'm gonna call you, you gonna call him, she gonna call. You know what I mean? All of that, and we got
Yeah,
the
does
whole
she playing
squad.
RuneScape?
Who?
Nah, I don't know. You said
Whatever she. Oh, yeah, I used to have this homegirl that used to play RuneScape, no cap, and Maple Story and shit.
Maple Story.
You ain't on it. It's fine.
Maple
Don't worry
syrup.
about it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
Maple Story.
It's a fucking this fucking like side scroller. It's a side scroller MMORPG game like from Korea. It's just some fucking shit. It's some
MMORPA
side
something.
scroller.
shit. Hmm.
Or, so that's just it. Just like
You walk
Yeah.
left, right, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's
it's a
there's
2D.
platforms.
It's a 2D
It's like
game.
2D, yeah,
2D.
Yes.
but the graphics are probably
Yeah, the
like
graphics are
3D
really
or-
good.
or
Yeah,
it's
and
2D,
there's there
yeah.
is a 3D version, but nobody plays that shit. It's like when RuneScape went 3D, like nobody wanted to play that shit.
Right.
Like you're just used to it being this way. Like if BMWs change their symbol to red, like only Bloods is gonna think that shit cool. Nobody else is gonna fuck with that shit.
Yeah, I like the blue BMW. Classic.
Is that the timestamp where like I might like get like you know what I mean? They pressing me over that one.
Minute and 7 seconds.
I'll keep it.
I mean, hour and 7 seconds. Oh,
Hour
I made
and
the
7
sound.
seconds?
I made the sound.
Oh, the
Yo, can you do the Lil Drank sound effect again?
Lil Drank. Ski. Oh, I'm not even gonna talk about how my ad lib used to be ski.
like jet ski or skiing?
Hey
Ski?
man, you take it however you want it.
Ski.
Like Coke.
My
Like
word
doing
that
lines.
my
Doing
word,
lines,
and
eh?
I did
Fucking
not
sloping, bro.
Hey,
Alright.
I don't partake in it. I was just saying ski, like whatever it meant. I was just saying it. That shit was fire. I was just going in. I was high as fuck, just saying ski every song. That was my shit. Ask this nigga, get right on the record at the beginning.
Was
I
it
don't-
in
my favorite thing to do
Mussolini?
was for him
Mussolini?
to make a dead serious record, and I'm like, yo, I could get on that, and I would sit and I would go right. And even if I got a real verse, I'm gonna start it off with ski. This nigga's just, what the fuck is this nigga doing on this? He's over here bearing his heart and soul onto this record. yeah.
And you're disrespecting it.
My bad. You was burying your pain as a real nigga. You was burying your mind. Like, what was you doing?
So you disrespected his track.
I wouldn't say that. I would.
The way you talk about
I
it
think I
sounds
was-
like you were disrespecting.
I think I was upscale trolling his track
Oh, yeah.
because I would delete it. It's just like I'm gonna let you know, like, because like, because there was also like one of my niggas, people I used to fuck with back in the day, who used to make beats, and I would just come around and be like, "Yo, I taught you how to produce," and he would hate it, and I yeah,
You don't even
making a beat.
produce,
like,
bro.
Imagine making a beat.
You don't produce.
And I'm
it.
just rapping. And I'm rapping like I go from rapping in the corner to coming over and be like, nah, this shit wrong. I need you to mix the hi-hat like this with a reverse pan. You know what that is?
Yeah.
You know what a reverse pan is? Describe it.
A reverse pan.
Uh-huh.
Well, it depends which way you're starting from.
Okay, that is the only logical way to think about that. You know how long it took us to think, oh shit, wait, you could be meaning go from left to right? I didn't mean shit when I said reverse pan. I just told him to do some shit. I just meant reverse pan it. It doesn't mean nothing. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
even
say that.
know.
What the fuck
That's
is
why I
a
said
reverse
which way you
pan?
which way
That's what
I'm
I'm
going,
saying.
'cause then
I
now
didn't mean
can
shit when
see
I
You're
it.
just
said
saying
it.
from. So take it from left ear to right ear to left ear. Is that it?
That's what we essentially, after we laughed about it for like 40 minutes because I was trolling. After we got done laughing, we was like, so you the only way that would even make sense is like, so you just had to have panned it from either way to either way,
Yeah.
and now you're gonna go the opposite way. He's like, it's not even like
I'm not gonna
its
lie,
own
yo.
thing. It
the way-
requires you to have just done something.
The way
and
you were
then
just
reverse
the
it.
way you were
I'm like,
just talking about it made it seem like
It was
that
already
there
a
was
thing,
like
you could
a
just do
it
it.
was like a real thing, and like I had to think
you just
about,
speak
like,
with confidence. And that's what I would do every time. I would wait until new niggas would come into the studio,
a reverse pan.
and they would believe me. I'm like, yo, I showed them.
Nah, but to be honest with you, if someone
said,
said a reverse pan, I might be like, all right,
yeah, and you got to
reverse
cut
the
the
sound
hi-hat.
and then pan it.
Yeah, you got to cut
I
the
might-
bass out at 14K.
All right.
Yeah, sometimes like anything below 14K is just way too much like for the bass. Like you don't want all of that high in your bass.
Yeah, but that's also a stylistic choice. Some people might want
Yeah.
the high, like you know that song 808s. Heartless
what
or
that
not Heartless.
means.
You know that song?
14K.
14K, it's a frequency.
It's a frequency.
You're cutting the bass out at 14K? What are you listening to? Think about what I just told you.
Oh no,
I
no,
knew
know
he
what
was
you're saying.
bullshitting.
I
No,
know
but
what you're
listen,
saying.
but
I know what you're
listen.
saying.
What?
listen, but
See,
once
nah,
this
'cause
is
you gotta
what
look
I
at the
would
frequency
do.
band. So like,
And this is
think
and
about
this is,
think about if you like cut the
cutting
bass.
the bass.
Think
You
about
got
you
a
cut the
low-end
bass at
cut.
32 dB. How much is left on the other
if you
side?
cut
If it at
14K, you're listening
just
to
cut-
14 to 17,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying. You said
So it's just like
I didn't even listen really to
That's
like
the thing.
14
You're not supposed to because I'm trolling.
No, but you said the high take the high end out of an 808. Like people do that.
I'm not
though.
gonna hold you. I
Nah,
never
but
said
the way
I'd
he
take the
said
high
it,
end
the
out
way
of an
he
808.
said
I
it,
don't
he
know what an
didn't say
808
that.
is.
The way he
That's a
said
term
it
I
though,
probably not used
to
yet.
us people who actually know what that like,
Exactly.
it made
You're sup-
sense, but it didn't make
Exactly.
sense. Like,
It's like you can absolutely do it, but why? Why it would no?
Wait,
it
where
would
is
never do
14K
it.
on the
High.
oh,
It's
oh my
everything
God,
that
that's
would
like
matter.
high mid frequency.
Yeah.
It's all of
No, but
this that
people
you're
take
hearing.
that shit out
No,
of
14K.
No, they
hold
don't.
up.
They take
No,
out.
that's what
They
I'm saying.
take
I'm
out
thinking
this.
of 14K. Like, where is 14K in that
If the
thing?
meter
That's
is
I know that's
this-
high because
If the meter's this on most DAWs,
because 14K
it's
is the
like
high end. It's definitely the high end.
This would be 14, like 14 to 17.
Like right at
Be
the
like
end.
the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
but
they
people,
usually only go to
but-
like 17, right?
I don't
but
even
people
know
take that out of
I don't
808s
even
though.
know.
Oh, see now that because the
A
808
bass
is a bass.
because they don't want because it's low end.
I'm talking about my vocals.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See. Yeah.
Well, what
I
people
don't
do
even
that.
know. I
Yeah.
don't even know. That's the whole part of the troll. And I would just get so high, and I would go in there and just give him false directions for shit, and he would just. Eventually, he had to just like troll me back by like being like, yeah, I got you, so that I couldn't get my laugh out. It was like, damn, well, that's no fun no more. And then I think he took it
Pissed him
serious.
off.
Yeah. Oh no, I did. I definitely did for sure.
Which was so weird.
That's so. I mean, it's whatever. You can't take that.
The thing is, if he knew what he was talking about, like, or he knew he was doing, he would already know you were just fucking
No, he
like, or
did.
just knew like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that anyway.
He did. He
because-
just chose to be offended.
Yeah.
He just chose to like be a
Nah,
bitch.
you made him waste mad mental energy. Like his brain was probably fuzzy as fuck after you told him that. Just for you to laugh.
I
in
know
his
Brett's
face.
was. Brett was sitting there, hold on, like,
No, I
wait,
wasn't.
nah,
listen,
people actually take out that 14K
No.
frequency. Like,
you know what?
he's
Maybe
trying
he
to.
was. Now that I think about it, he probably was like, "Nigga, I'm not gonna take the 14K out because this is not an 808, and the
No.
only time I would be taking the."
No,
Like,
I'm just
I
saying
mean,
though,
what are you
like
going through?
like people do strip the high end out of an 808. That's
Hell
why I
yeah.
tell you because you're like strip the whole high end out. I was like, for some
Bro,
reason I
used to
just
tell him
thought of like an
I used to tell him to
808.
cut my highs to like 240. Cut my highs all the way down to 240 hertz.
You sound like you're in a telephone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes he would do it, and I'd have to sit there for the whole studio session sounding like a telephone. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, yo, that shit was funny as fuck. I can't cap. Some of that shit really was dead. Yo, when niggas first got the glass studio, and I was just talking to niggas through the booth, I was like, oh, it's over now. Like, now I could really troll you with auto-tune from in the booth. Like, I'm about to give you directions with auto-tune now. Do you understand what power you've given me?
Well, auto tune, well, it'll just sound.
It's just imagine me doing this, but now I'm in auto tune. Like it's just so much fun. Yeah, yeah.
I remember that. That shit's hilarious. Hold on, let me look, yo. What you need to do?
I taught this nigga how to produce. It's just like niggas would be so tight, so tight. Big facts.
But was that your friend?
At that time, yeah, he's my guy.
Wait, you don't
He's
know what?
still cool.
Wait, you don't know what an 808 is?
No, not really.
It's,
I feel like it's a bass sound. Is it a
Yeah, it's like
drum?
a yeah.
It's a drum.
It's
It's a
that bass,
specific
bro.
kind, though, right?
it's that
I feel like people
dum,
misuse
dum,
the
dum,
term because
dum,
an
dum.
808 was like a specific, literally a
I
specific
think it was a
drum.
machine.
It was a machine that was supposed to sound like a drum, but it was a like
It was that low end like bass shit.
See, now I think people are just describing it as like the sound it makes,
Yeah,
versus like the machine that it was.
No, right. It was a machine though. I think it was.
No,
that you make on like a
synthesizer
or some shit.
and it made mad different sounds. It had high pitched ones too, but the ones that niggas use is that.
It's a Roland TR-808 rhythm composer.
Oh, that was what the fuck this nigga got.
It was an electronic drum machine
keyboard.
from the 1980s, popular in hip hop music. 808 is often mistakenly referred to as pencil. But yeah, no, it was basically just a drum machine that.
Standing, bro. That's that Middle Eastern booty.
You can't. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna tell you you're wrong on that.
Yeah, but no, it was just yeah. But yeah, at the time, preloaded analog drum beats were found by many to sound too unrealistic for the electronic music scene at the time.
And I agree.
It started in 1980 and discontinued in 1983.
Oh damn.
Oh, shit.
Short run, but Kanye made them live on. Ooh, what's this?
Yeah, Kanye definitely. Lil Jon and Usher. That song, yeah. Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody" using 808, or the 808 sound rather. I say 808 sound meaning the whole drum kit. It's not just one sound.
Yo, believe it or not, when I was like 15, I smoked weed out of a Pokemon card because we didn't have anything to roll.
You're lying.
Why would I lie about
What kind of card?
Why would
A darkness
you lie about
energy.
It was a dark energy?
It was a darkness energy.
You're
yeah.
lying because you're just holding one right now.
No, this was it. This is why I thought of it, to be honest with you.
I would think that you would be dead now.
No, you could. Listen,
Roll it.
I can't. You gotta like crimple it up. You gotta make it like really loose so that you could roll it. Like it takes time. You can't
You
just
ever
roll
roll Bible paper?
I do that all the time.
Wow.
I roll Bible paper for my grandma, like when she wants to smoke.
That's really fun.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I've been trolling you the whole time. Bro.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Damn, I believe the Pokemon card thing too.
You gotta react.
How, bro? He picked up that card and said the same.
Exact same, yeah.
Bro, I know it. Come on, man.
Yeah,
There's a
I can't see
psychology
over there.
behind it.
You said the same what?
It was the same energy. You're like, oh, I only picked it up because
I
it was a
smoked
darkness
out of
energy.
a dark energy. If you said you smoked out
Oh.
of like a Charizard or some weird shit, then I'd be like, okay, maybe that was like his favorite one that he
You're like,
kept.
nah, I was like a fucking Hitmonchan, bro. Like a
Yeah.
Hitmonchan. Or, you know,
No,
fucking, if you
'cause-
just, this is the card.
Yeah, because I thought of, you know what I'm saying? It made me think of it because I saw the darkness in it. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
playing Pokemon. I don't know, bro. How does that go? How does like who
pretty
go? What's
easy.
the what go? Like,
Yo,
what's in the
honestly,
term?
if
What
you
goes
watch
on
the
in term?
Aliman, Lota's Room, and Macho interview, if you go like maybe like 45 minutes deep, Lota actually explains how to play Pokemon.
Oh, for real?
I do explain how to. I
Yeah.
could do it again if you want.
You let me know what happens in the turn. I'm interested in the
What
breakdown
happens
of
is,
the turn.
all right,
Yeah.
so what? So,
It's gonna take a while, man.
no, it's going to take like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's definitely like a rule
So
book on
we
phases in
we
the turn,
shuffle.
right?
So I shuffle my deck. You
Uh-huh.
shuffle your deck.
Yep.
I pass you my deck. You pass me your deck. Whatever. We each cut our decks. Boom. Flip a coin. See who goes first. Actually, no. You draw 7 cards, and you have
Oh, it's 7 card hand.
7 card to see if you have a basic.
What's
Pokemon.
maximum?
There's no maximum cards to
So
your
you
hand.
you can go from 7 to 20 cards in your hand.
Yes.
Do you have the ability to?
Yes.
And you can end your turn with 20 cards in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, you can't do that. I can have 20 cards in my hand,
But you
but
gotta
I
end
have
your
to
turn.
end my turn with 5 cards in my hand or
Yeah, it's
discard
not
the
like
X.
that. Because
Unless I have a card that lets me keep
Word.
infinite cards. Okay, so that's fire. Do you get advantage from having multiple cards in your hand or no?
Yeah.
Depends how you play. It really your strategy depends on the Pokemon you have, the
Okay.
people you're playing against,
That's
like how
abusable.
you do, like the cards you use. There's
Yeah.
certain cards that do certain things for certain types
Yeah.
of cards. So it's like now you end up becoming like a water trainer in a way, but like the cards you have are.
But usually
Specifically
people
made
kind
for
of
those type
want
of
their
water
decks so they
Pokemon.
could draw more cards, though. Usually.
But like when
yeah.
you first start, we each draw 7. If you get a basic Pokemon, because there's basic Pokemon, then there's a stage 1 and stage 2. So that'll be like second evolution. So like a Charmander is a basic Pokemon, a Charmeleon is a basic stage 1, Charizard's stage 2. He's a stage 2. So
And what's beyond those? Because there's got to be beyond.
So
that.
right now they have things. These are also basics. They're called V cards. So they'll have like a Charizard V, and you won't have to evolve it to put it out. But like I'll get to that in a second. So you could have basic, so just any basic. You know, it could be a V, it could be a GX, There's different types of like
EX.
special cards or whatever, EX, whatever. And then you got to put that down. You don't draw more cards because you have to start with that 7. But say you don't have a card that's basic, you got to reshuffle.
Oh, you
draw
reshuffle
7
the
again.
whole hand.
Reshuffle the whole deck. Your whole
Okay.
with your hand, whole deck. Draw 7 again. You get 1 mulligan. After that, I get to draw a card. Say if you were doing it, I get to draw a card every time you do that. After one time.
So now you gain advantage.
I'm
off
getting
not
an advantage
being
off
able to
of
get
you not
my
being
shit together.
real
All
shit,
right.
yeah. But say like,
Now, could you strategically choose to just continue to mulligan even if you have a basic for a better hand?
Well, that's why you have to show. I feel like you should show your deck, because I could be like, oh yeah, I don't have a basic because I didn't get the cards that I wanted, you know. But if you show your hand and you say you have no basics, then they get see.
here's my deck right here. I got fancy sleeves and shit.
Fancies.
He just pulled out his deck.
So you know it's
So
getting
boom,
real.
this is a basic Pokemon. But let me show you here. I'm gonna show you a different
What
basic.
sleeves are those?
These are Katana
Katanas?
sleeves. Katanas, yeah. Beautiful. I fucking love them like butter.
See,
you
those
got-
are
you
too
got a
big
coin in
for Yu-Gi-Oh. But I love
They
how
have
feel.
katanas for Yu-Gi-Ohs
The
too.
Yu-Gi-Oh size ones are different than they're different
Really?
quality, bro. It's
Really?
so weird.
I've always seen them.
Those
in
ones are
stores.
super
Size
smooth, like
to
cutting them, and
standard
it's just smooth.
size, for some
So you
reason,
might be
I don't
used to
know.
seeing like these basics,
Yeah.
but like
Yep.
now they have basics like this. Will be
That
there'll
would be
be V
considered a
cards.
basic card?
Yeah, it's a basic right here because it says in the top left. This is also legendary, but for example, I'll give you another basic. They have tag team cards, so it's like 2 Pokemon in one. So I got this Lucario right here with Metal Mutal or whatever it's called, and like, yeah, you can put those out first turn, whatever. So
how do you win?
all right, so after you draw your 7 cards, then you draw another 6 cards. You don't look at these cards. You put them face
Face
down.
down.
Those are your prize cards.
Okay.
So think of that as like 6 Pokemon in your party.
Those are your kill cards, man.
Basically, you want to get rid of your 6 cards as quickly as possible.
Basically, like when you take one, you're basically getting a teardrop on your face.
No.
Okay.
All right, so like,
Those
you
are
flip a coin. If you go first, you
what it is,
can't
man.
attack me your first turn, and you can't play any supporter cards because there's different cards that also can help you. There's supporter cards, there's item cards, there's trainer cards. Trainer cards are the supporter cards, and that like let me give you an example. Like this shit's right here is a trainer card. This is shit. It's called Boss's Order. You can switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with active Pokemon.
Okay, so it'd be like a spell card or a trap card.
Essentially, then there's a card like this trainer card right here. It's an item card. I can attach a metal energy from my discard pile to one of my benched metal Pokemon. So I can like fuck around and cycle metal energy to my discard pile and have a bunch of these cards in my deck and use those. When I know I don't have any metal energy in my hand, I could use those to place them on my Pokemon. Boom, boom, switch him in. Now I play that Boss's Order card. Just killed one of your dudes.
Oh yeah, because
Took-
Pokemon need the energies to use their
Yeah.
abilities or
Yeah.
Exactly.
damage or whatever.
Yeah. So you want to figure out a way to accelerate energy as quickly and as efficiently as possible in this shit.
Okay. There's some similarities here.
Yeah.
There's
There's no life
similarities.
points, so you can't attack me as a person either. That's
So
another
wait,
different
how do
thing
you
too.
win?
But
You either get
well, that's
those-
what the
either
prize
you
cards
either-
is.
prize
You either
cards?
get the 6 prize cards. So
Like
for
when you
example,
kill somebody,
those V
yeah.
Pokemon, they have a
so
rule
you
box. They
draw
have a
your prize card when I get rid of your Pokemon.
every
Yeah.
time I
That's
take
why I
one
said
of
it's
your
like a
active-
teardrop,
whenever-
bro.
well, every time I take an active Pokemon, so
I
for
thought
yeah,
you
to
get
kill.
rid of one of your own
Yeah,
prize
no.
cards. Like
You
if
do.
if I took out one of your monster, I take one of my prize cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, yeah.
that's
Oh,
how you
so
do it.
that's how you win.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
run
have
out of
no more prize
when
cards,
you run out, yeah, like you
or
want to
if
get
he
rid of
doesn't
them as
have
quickly
any
as
more
possible.
basic
See,
Pokemon
I
or anybody
thought
on his
they get
bench.
the prize card like
Or no
oh, damn,
cards.
you lost your Pokemon, but here's another card to you know what I mean?
No.
Okay, so
Nah,
instead
yeah.
you're literally getting rewarded for doing
Yeah,
that.
you get your like because you might have like a good Pokemon in your
Right.
prize card.
Yeah.
It's
So
like who
is there,
knows?
like phases to the turn?
Or
Yeah, no, I'll explain that. You could either, but to win, how to win though, you could either do that. You can, so say I have no Pokemon on my bench. If you take my active Pokemon out and I don't have any Pokemon that are on my bench, I lose. There's nothing there. So you could lose off rip in a game of Pokemon if you're not prepared enough. And then there's
Off
another.
rip.
You could also, if say you're playing me and I run out of cards in my deck, I draw my cards,
Deck out.
I lose.
Yep.
Then that's
Okay.
another thing too. But turns though, normally you start off your turn with drawing one card, And then you can play one supporter per turn. You can play as many item cards as you want per turn. You can only attack once per turn. That ends your turn.
But within the turn, there's no phases. Like, within the turn, there's no phases. Because with Yu-Gi-Oh! Boom, you're going to have to go... In each turn, there's a phase. And, like, certain things can only happen in certain phases. Certain things can only happen at certain phases. You're going to...
I feel like that's, like, kind of like the evolutions or something.
Yeah, you have draw phase where you're going to draw... You go standby so that there's something that can be done during the standby phase. Nothing can be initiated by you during the standby phase unless it's already been like on the field. You can't like do anything out of your hand during the standby phase. That's essentially usually for your opponent to do something, like play a trap card during your standby phase or whatever. Boom. Then you go to main phase where you can go. You have player priority. You can't attack in main phase. The main phase is for you to be able to set up and play, like, because that's why like what I mean. Like you can only place monsters and spells and shit during your main phase. You can summon monsters by effect during your battle phase, but you can't like play a card to summon them. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's like if the card's like a quick play, or if it's like special summon a monster by effect and it's happening during the battle phase, then it'll happen. But if it's like I'm in the battle phase and I'm like, oh shit, you're open now, let me summon this monster, like it's impossible for me to do unless like it's a spell card that's on the field. I can flip it. Maybe it's a quick play. Boom. Hit the effect, special summon. But so that's you have draw phase, standby phase, main phase, battle phase. Now I have the chance to battle, do damage, whatever, because that's the objective of Yu-Gi-Oh! for the life points. One of the objectives. Some people rather go the deck out route or the lock route, where like you just can't play the game. Like I leave you with 8,000 life points, but you can't attack me because I have two monsters maybe, right? And one of them says you can only attack him, and the other one says you can only attack him. You immediately just lost the game, especially if I have something that stops you from removing either one from the field. Now you can't do shit except for draw until you can get them off the field or get the card that keeps them on the field off the field. Then you still have to attack one of them, but you can't, like, type shit. So there's a lot of decks that are built like that. But draw, standby, main, battle phase. Then there's a main phase 2 where you get like a second chance at doing shit you didn't do in your main phase 1, and then you end. And then in the end, it's like standby where they get the chance to kind of do something like at the end of your turn. A lot of shit is at the end or during the a lot of cards are like during the main phase. So like if somebody attempts to go into the end phase and end their turn, you have to hit it then. A lot of cards like, and the Yu-Gi-Oh's dead. They're like, it's about how it's written. If it says it this way, it has to be done that way. Like you can't, you can't think for it. You have to go off of what it says. So it's like if this rule is interpreted,
we've had a lot of those times.
Yo, it's so crazy how it's like. Yeah. That shit teaches me to like to argue my point a lot of the times. Like when I'm outside of it, I'm like, but that's not what it says. Yeah. I'm like, you're interpreting that. Like that's not how it is. That's not how it says at all. Like it's not how the rule book. People like you do run into people who didn't read the rule book a lot. That's crazy. Yeah, it's wild to me running into people who either didn't read the rule book or don't know the rules.
I feel like there's a lot of gray areas in the shit too that we didn't know because we were
when I was younger, I was trash. Once it took me a month to learn the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! I just started playing again like December or some shit. I sat there and I was just playing consistently, watching videos and shit, and I was like, damn, yo, I didn't know what I was doing when I was younger. I was missing so much shit. It's like if you just take the time to sit there and fucking do it and like figure out how shit works, like. You can win games off people making mistakes if you want to go play tournaments. Win off people making, like, technical errors, technically cheating, shit like that. Like, all kinds of shit. But, like, yeah, also the fact that most people play the game incorrect. Like, if you want to really look at it. Like, at least in Yu-Gi-Oh! It happens a lot. Like, people not giving you the chance to respond. People doing shit out of phase. Doing stuff, like, the card effect doesn't say that, but they're doing it that way because that's how they interpret it. Like,
yeah, like we had a lot of those when we first started playing.
Yeah, like how people play Monopoly at home with home rules. It's like, okay, that's cool how you play it, but like, so now so that means you don't know how to play Monopoly though. If that's how you think Monopoly's played,
that's not the right rules.
Right,
not the real rule.
Right. It's fine to play that way if that's how we want to play. Like sometimes I'll play with the homies and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna play without these cards. You can't use these because we call like in fighting games, like you're like, yo, this character's cheese. Like you can't use this guy. Like I don't know if you guys have ever played with the homies and you're like, bro, you guys can't fucking use
He's
Broly.
Too crazy.
Yeah, bro, you can't use Broly, bro.
No,
like,
bro, you keep using him, bro.
You cannot use Sub-Zero or Scorpion. How about you learn to play the game and like get some skill? Like, okay, boom. And then once you get the skill, okay, now you can come back and whip my ass with the niggas that anyone can play with because you're good.
I have we have this thing. We're gonna make it an occurring segment even if it's not shown, but after every interview, you get to play one of us in basketball. It's called Studio. It's basically like horse, but we play Studio.
Like a mini
and
hoop.
yeah, to win a free
mini hoop
Lota'S
right
room shirt.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, that's
Get a
that's what they
shirt.
look like.
Yeah, green, red,
We have,
blue, and white.
The logo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lota'S room. See like the little logo.
Yeah, it's got a
Yeah,
little
that's
logo.
fire.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool
fucking with
stuff,
it.
man.
So you have a chance to win a Lota'S room shirt.
Yeah,
if
you
beat
want
one of
to
us.
go? We could do that now, honestly.
That's the way to get it, and I'm with it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, you got. What do you want to see? You got anything to say?
Oh yeah. Let me make sure I do my rapper thing. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't be a rapper if I didn't do the thing that rappers do at the
pan
end
in
of
on
some
it.
shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, we got to do a reverse pan on you real quick.
Yeah, reverse pan. Can you do that?
Yeah, I think I could do that.
That'd be funny.
homie's gonna hook me up with the reverse pan. Listen, it's Lil fucking Drank, Lil Fo, Lil Sip, shit tatted on me,
Man.
shit in me, shit not on me. You know what I'm talking about? This rap shit, all of this shit, the not cap shit, yeah, that shit, yeah, is really in me. And I'm here with my gang, here with my guys, you know what I mean, at the Lotus room, OG Stoogies in here, you know what I mean, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, and
We
you know
just
what
met.
the fuck going
We just
on.
met like 2
Yeah.
hours ago, maybe.
Yeah, they just, you know what I mean, and that's gang though.
No. I'm saying that like we're meeting new people here. On
Everybody always
Yes.
meeting new people.
Yeah.
They around good people. They fuck with my people. That's exactly how I ran into them. This whole area here is good vibes, man. So I mean, I want to give y'all a thank you for allowing me into this good energy.
You ever
and
been on
allowing me
something
to
like
just-
this though? No.
Oh yeah, I've done interviews
Yeah.
and whatnot before,
Yeah, it's
but
fun.
not anything in my hometown, which is
Cool.
more where
So-
like what I'm super proud to see that you guys are doing this. Like that's what
I
really got
appreciate
me
it.
interested in
Thanks
general.
for even like considering coming on here.
Oh no,
Yeah.
trust me for sure. I'm gonna make sure I just spread this to as many people as possible. I want more people to try to get up here.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I'll send them your way. If you don't fuck with them, you don't fuck with them. If they can come up here, they can come up here.
I'm trying to figure out a way because we do have people that DM us. And I don't respond. I feel bad for not responding, but at the same time, it's like I want to figure out a way where almost we can control the people that want to be on it. Like maybe like make like a Google Doc.
I can give you
form
some
where, like,
suggestions off
you
there.
fucking like are able to submit your own music in there and
Right.
stuff. That way we can kind of almost like see what you got
I'll
beforehand.
throw some ideas your way if you don't
You know
mind.
what I mean? Yeah,
Afterwards.
no,